Yeah, in terms of self-worth, I'm at the point now, man, like for companies or brands to, send me emails.
You were an amazing segue guy. I hope you know that. that was great because I wanted to get into that too.
and not offer me $1, bro. Like, are you, like, all jokes aside, I'm like, it's like, yeah, I just hit 7,000 subscribers on Twitch. Like, y'all not about to fucking offer me nothing, bro. I'm not marketing or what for free? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
are you kidding me,
buddy? You know what I'm saying?
Just imagine like a company just approaches you just outside of Twitch, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna hand you all these things. Just hand them out, and that's it. See you later." What the? No, you have to pay me to do these things. Like I'm marketing your product because essentially that's what a lot of us are doing is for sponsorships.
We're affiliates.
You're paying us to market.
We're affiliates. We're like partners. We're not like sponsored. People have to know the difference.
That's a fact.
There needs to be like I pray that like any small creator, please do your research between the difference of being a partner, affiliate, and a sponsor. Please know your difference because a lot of y'all are doing free promos for these billion-dollar companies.
Walking billboard. You're a walking billboard.
And you're not getting paid for shit.
Turning these labels around because I ain't sponsored.
They got the budgets, y'all. They got the budgets.
Turning these labels backwards. Yep. Y'all see
because if they approach, because like I understand, different people gonna have different deals, certain reach or whatever, but they have the budgets, man. They have it. Like especially like a lot of these indie games too, like a lot of these new indie games, like what's that new joint? Like Outriders. Like they have like they made like a partner program, but it's like, okay, like what? You need to make me want to be a part of this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
pay me.
Start putting budgets aside for creators, man. Start doing that. Little 3-6 month contracts so we can keep the game alive. You know what I mean? It'll motivate us. We're getting paid to make content for y'all. Like, just start working deals out. It'll help keep the game alive.
Yep.
You need to start working. The companies need to start working with creators. It's the only way to get this shit to work.
Because nobody's watching TV no more.
I'll be honest.
That's what I'm saying. We the TV.
I was telling because I literally was just telling my guy, I appreciate you getting me all these sponsorships or whatever, but I'm not gonna cap to you. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Like, as far as my platform goes, I'm like, I have like 300,000+ people. 300,000 plus people all together, everything from every reach of my fucking thing, right? And I'm like, I understand that like people will ask for this, that, and the third, or whatever, but I refuse to be lowballed anymore. And ever since you start, once you start experiencing like and knowing your worth and experiencing like the communication aspect of it, you realize how less brand deals you'll get. Because a lot more people are like, oh, okay, he's on that type of time. We'll just go to somebody else so we can prey on them.
You know what this reminds me of?
That is what's going on. That is what you just said. They go to affiliates because a lot of partners, they're starting to be like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
I'm not taking no motherfucking pennies.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. And they're so they're starting to go to affiliates because they hype to get anything.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
Like, oh man, I got this. Yeah, well, what's the deal? Oh, I got a 10% code. Bro, you're gonna like realistically, how many, whether it's a game or energy drink, whatever the case is, how many you think you're gonna sell? Like realistically, here's the bottom line to it, real quick. I just want to get this point.
Go ahead.
Here's the bottom line. Most affiliates have a difficulty of convincing people to spend $5 on a subscription. How in the hell are you gonna convince people to purchase something for $30?
I need my lighter in
$60.
Guess what I did?
You know what I'm saying?
Guess what I did?
Preaching.
I was a Ript affiliate, right? This was like 2 or 3 years ago. I put my code on Honey, right? These motherfuckers canceled my code and gave me a new one because it was on Honey.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I got paid at least like $200 just off my affiliate code alone, but they said, oh, somebody must have hacked your code and put it on a website. I was like, I did that.
Nobody hacked my fucking code.
I was like, I did that. Why you give me a code, why wouldn't I? Like that's the same. That's the same as just putting it on Twitter. But they said no, you got to get a new code. We can't do it like that. For what? Y'all still getting paid?
Right.
So they gave me a new code, and I just said fuck them.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember that wave of like bigger celebrities asking artists like, "Hey, do this artwork for me." And then the really big artists were like, "What the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?" And
why you drawing this shit for free, bro?
"Oh, we're just doing it because we're getting exposure." And they're like, "Fuck no, you get exposure anyway because you do the art. What are you doing?"
Right.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
CJ, pause.
It's a great point.
CJ, is your food on its way?
That's exactly what I just looked at. It's exactly what I looked
I
at.
saw you get your phone. I'm like,
up.
Please.
It's been picked up and it's on the way.
Oh my goodness, thank
It's
you.
about to be cold as hell.
I put in the general chat a nice little curve to a sponsorship that somebody, or not a sponsorship, but somebody that was like, "Hey, I want this done," and a person I know named Genesis was like, "Yeah, but if you're not paying me, I think I'm good." And I feel like a lot more people should feel comfortable responding to those emails.
Hell yeah.
I don't.
You're not losing anything.
Hey,
you're not
listen,
losing anything.
Hey, listen,
What do you think?
listen.
You think you're gonna get blackballed? You're not. I promise you, you're not.
I'm gonna let you know this right now. These companies have the money to pay you, and I need everybody to listen to this. Watch me, look me. These companies have the money to pay you. Do not sit here and let these, and I don't want to call out any brands, but you know,
these brands, just
I don't know.
brands.
Hey,
These brands.
Hey, don't let these brands that seem small but out of nowhere have a random million subscriber YouTube channel guy on their shit, or like a top 50 Twitch streamer on their roster. Don't let them lie to you.
Best believe they're getting paid.
Don't let them lie to
They
you.
getting paid.
Don't let them lie to you.
And if they can get paid, you can get paid.
I don't
too.
give a fuck what.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck what size you are. You
It's
know what I'm
promotion.
saying?
It's
You're promoting
promotion.
them. Like, and look, and real talk, like, you know, and you know, let's talk about it for real. You got to be honest with yourself as well. You know,
Right.
As a small content creator, you know, I wouldn't go out of my way and be like, yo, I need like, if I'm like, I don't know, a couple thousand subscribers on YouTube, I'm not expecting like a big ass sponsorship. But at the same time, you know, even an extra fucking $200 a month contract or something, that's small, but it's a lot in the grand scheme of things. When you're sitting there promoting something, and putting it on your branding. Exactly. So it's like, hey, you know, I may have like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I may have like, you know, a certain amount of people over on Twitch, and my YouTube following may not be this or whatever, but you know, I'm not asking for a lot. Don't let these niggas lie to you. Don't let these niggas lie to you. So 200, like even as a small creator, don't let these niggas lie to you and tell you that 200, even 200 a month.
You always go
200
up.
a month. Think about it. 200 a month. Imagine you sign a year contract. Guess how much extra money you got.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone do the math?
I wouldn't do 200 a month for a year. Like you gonna have to up that for a year.
Or a couple months, maybe a couple 2-3 months or whatever, little period or whatever. And if you we can renegotiate this, you know, depending on like
like go.
Whenever we go to the,
I would
like,
say
go through that process. Go through that process. You know,
like 200 for 3 months. That sounds good because like if I'm in my bag, then I'm growing. I'm getting growth. I'm reaching more people every day. So. And after 3 months, we're going to have to renegotiate.
Accommodate to where I'm at now.
Yeah. Exactly. So you have to really, really know yourself. Be honest with yourself. Look at your stats. I'm telling you, people, look at your stats. Learn your stats. Learn SEO, all that shit. You have to learn because this shit is not. This shit is I said this at the shop the other day. I'm like, this shit is a hobby till it's not.
Yep, it's more than just sitting in front of a camera and talking into a mic.
I don't. They don't.
Listen. I'm gonna keep.
Their product is sitting in the back like this.
I'm gonna say this right now.
G Fuel.
This is a production.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't do this shit for fun. Let me show what niggas this is though. Mikey, zoom in for me. Zoom in. I don't do this shit for fun, bro. This is not fun. I didn't do this shit off of fun. I did for like the first 20,000, 30,000 subscribers or whatever. But once I started seeing the change the money was making, it was different. It was different. It became different. You have to want more for yourself. You have to learn this shit. Because at the end of the day, like Mikey said hours ago, this is a new market. The information is out there.
Yep.
And unfortunately, a lot of people are gatekeeping some of the information as well.
It's
There are
traversable.
Some.
But you need to learn.
And you know what? And
but-
folks are like, oh yeah, pay $5 to get this info. Fuck no. Here you go.
But that's my thing.
No.
I'm not gonna front you.
I don't disagree with like paywalling specific info.
I'm not gonna front you.
certain
I'm not gonna
info
front you.
that, but like
Yeah.
if it's something like, yeah, maybe you should put a green screen up. I shouldn't have to
If
pay
it's like
$5.
really basic shit, like I never understood that whole concept when you go into somebody's stream and you're like, yo man, I'm in here all the time, or I'm just stopping by, it's my first time here. What mixer are you using for your mic? What are your settings for your mixer? I've been fucking with my mic all day and I can't get it to work. I have the same mic as you and I don't know what to do. Hey bro, I pay for this mic, not you. I'm not obligated to tell you none of that, bro. Fuck off. And it's like, that's like really simple little shit that you could be telling somebody, It ain't nothing for you to look at your knobs or your
You still not
dials
getting
and
my
be like,
mic
this and
settings,
that and that.
Yoku.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
I'm
You're
not
still
worried
not
about
getting my
my
settings.
I
settings.
came
Ask for
across
fucking mic
somebody's
settings.
stream. I came across
I get a little
somebody's
annoyed
stream.
sometimes though, but
Their specs were behind a paywall for their PC.
oh nah.
I was like, that's crazy as hell.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm not gonna hold you because when I tell people, like when everybody asks me about YouTube advice or whatever, I tell them all the time, learn SEO. Learn because for me to sit down and tell you for hours, like I've told Mikey, I've told Yoku, like I soon will tell Shy because we're gonna have to have that conversation and we're gonna have to go through those stats and shit. The moment we get into this shit, you have to pay me, bro. You're not my friend. You're not my friend. You know what I'm saying? And you're not somebody that you're not. You have to be honest.
It's a consultation.
You're not somebody that I know personally, and the information that I know, whether it works for me or not, is still knowledge regardless.
It's valuable.
Like I was
Exactly.
telling Nick, if I had somebody sit down and review content with me, someone has to step out of their day to do that. That's a lot of time.
Exactly. You have
a lot of time.
to pay your people, bro.
Yeah,
and a lot of people, I'm good on doing shit for free now. I'm good on that shit.
I praise.
You realize how many less brand deals and sponsorships you get the more money you start talking to these companies. And you know what? That's perfectly fine because guess what? I'd much rather, this is me personally, I'd much rather grow an audience. I'd much rather become a personality than promote a brand for free. And
Hell
give
yeah.
them 10%, which is like $3 off
Fuck
a
your
fucking
code.
Yeah,
Fuck your code, man.
That's just
Fuck your
$3.
code,
It's
bro.
just $3, my nigga. It's literally just $2 or $3.
Like fuck your
And
code.
35% off every other fucking week.
That's why I brought up that point of, an affiliate, like really break it down, you're going to have a hard time convincing people to subscribe to you for $5. How you going to get somebody to get something for $30? Fuck your code. What? You're going to get like $3, $4? Like who cares? Fuck your code, bro.
And I want to say, like in a couple months back, I want to praise Mira for this because Mira, like we were saying, consultations cost money. Time is money. Mira started her Patreon for content creation. She's like, you want information? Go ahead, pay this, and I will help you out. I will help you out because I'm successful and I might as well.
That's what I did for my Patreon. I told niggas, I was like, yo, I'm like, if you want me to sit down and give you the same information I give y'all, I'll give y'all this shit normally. If we having a conversation, like if CJ wanted some more YouTube shit, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I am here, right? But some random guy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know this person. It's like, yo, I don't want to be that guy and toot my own horn, but like you, I have no idea who you are, what you're going to do with this information I'm going to be telling you. I don't know who you're going to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're going to do with this shit. Yeah. I have to get paid for this. I have to get paid for this. I'm sorry. Because I don't know you. I don't know who you are, what your goals are. I don't know you personally, your background, none of that shit.
A lot of people ask you shit. A lot of people ask you shit for other people too.
Yeah.
Because the other person,
why don't you just come over here?
They want to take your shit, so somebody asks, and
it'd be the ones that be hating from like down the block, and you be like,
I was like, oh, y'all are funny.
You might as well just come to me at this point, haters.
Like,
come talk to me.
That's funny.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah.
It's like you could have just asked me, dog.
Man.
God.
But I don't know. I just gotta say this. I love how these topics kind of just smoothly segued into each other.
Oh, God.
I think it's all because it's just like bundled. You know,
it's a Twitch week. It's a Twitch week. I literally said this shit before we started. I'm like, yo, Mike, it's gonna be a Twitch week this week, dog.
Yep.
He giggled, but I'm like, once you really get into like what we're talking about, all this shit goes into like the hierarchy of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, unfortunately, that the hierarchy's there, and unfortunately, because of that crabs in a barrel mentality, because of that, you know, I have to get up before anybody else. You know, everybody wants to be a success story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to be that one streamer. It's just like, but if you look at it, there's not always just that one streamer. There is a PewDiePie. There is a Ninja. There is a Pokimane, a Valkyrie. And it's weird to me. It's just like, they're like, I want to be that one. Well, there's not just one.